Liverpool makes one last attempt to keep key star Slot, not willing to give up. David Lynch names a potential signing Liverpool could complete very early this summer. Liverpool ready to compete for the title of Best Attacker in the World. Welcome to your news channel of the greatest club in the world. Let's get into the video. Liverpool has made a new and final attempt to convince Trent Alexander-Arnold to stay at Anfield and reject a possible move to Real Madrid, according to European media. Under Arne Slot's leadership, the Reds have been enjoying an excellent Premier League campaign this season, with just one more victory needed to secure their 20th English top-flight title. Liverpool sits comfortably, leaving Arsenal 13 points behind after the weekend results. The Reds beat Leicester City 1-0, while the Gunners overcame Ipswich Town 4-0 on Sunday. With the title nearly secured, the club is already turning its focus to planning for next season, which includes renewing key contracts. Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk, for example, have already extended their deals with the club this month. However, Alexander-Arnold's situation remains unresolved. In recent months, rumors suggest that Real Madrid has already agreed on personal terms with the player, a Liverpool Academy graduate, eyeing a free transfer at the end of the season. Nevertheless, former Manchester United goalkeeper Ben Foster raised doubts about the defender's potential departure. On his podcast, he commented, "I'm not so sure now that he's leaving. The way he celebrated against Leicester, taking his shirt off and looking at the fans, that says something. You could interpret that gesture as a sign of attachment." According to Spanish outlet Fichajes, Liverpool has not given up and made a final attempt to renew Alexander-Arnold's contract. Although they acknowledge the player already has one foot out the door to Real Madrid, the English club is determined to keep him. The report also states that while Alexander-Arnold has always shown loyalty to the club, renewal talks have not progressed as hoped. This opened the door for Real Madrid to act swiftly and secure a strategic addition at no transfer cost. Liverpool's board, in turn, is mobilized to present a final offer to convince the player to stay in Merseyside. However, sources close to the athlete suggest this attempt may have come too late. The desire to start a new chapter in La Liga and be part of Real Madrid's project might be too strong to ignore. Unless there's a turnaround in the coming weeks, Alexander-Arnold is expected to say goodbye to the Premier League and take a big step in his career by wearing the shirt of the Spanish Giants. Meanwhile, Reds captain Virgil van Dijk praised his teammate after the decisive goal against Leicester. "He deserved that moment. Sometimes we forget he's human. He's been going through a lot, with so many people giving their opinions about him. There's a lot of noise around and that can affect you. It's part of life nowadays," said the defender, who also admitted he hasn't pressured Alexander-Arnold about his future. According to Caught Offside, Liverpool is seriously interested in signing Florian Wartz, Bayer Leverkusen's midfielder, currently considered one of the most valuable and promising talents in world football. The 21-year-old German has been attracting attention from some of Europe's biggest clubs, with Real Madrid and Bayern Munich leading the race so far. However, Premier League giants are also preparing to enter the competition during the upcoming summer transfer window. In addition to Arsenal and Manchester City, Liverpool has now emerged as a strong contender to secure Wartz's signing. Bayer Leverkusen, aware of their star's value, has no intention of releasing the player for a modest fee. Early estimates indicate that interested clubs will need to pay around €130 million, approximately £111 million, to sign him from Germany. It's a significant sum but not beyond the Reds' reach, especially considering the club has previously shown willingness to make such investments. In 2023, for instance, Liverpool offered the same £111 million to Brighton for Ecuadorian Moises Caicedo, outbidding Chelsea at the time. Wartz's season has been nothing short of spectacular. Under Xabi Alonso's leadership, Bayer Leverkusen achieved a historic and unbeaten Bundesliga campaign, ending Bayern Munich's decade-long dominance and winning the title for the first time ever. Wartz was key to that success. Across all competitions, he scored 18 goals and provided 20 assists. Impressive numbers for a player his age. Compared to current Liverpool midfielder Dominik Szoboszlai, Wartz's performance stands out even more. In the Bundesliga alone, he created 16 big chances, scored 9 goals, and delivered 10 assists in just 27 matches. His average of 5.4 duels per game and 2.7 successful dribbles showcase his combative and aggressive style, with an ability to break lines and constantly threaten the opposing box. His refined, almost robotic movement reveals exceptional technical control, but it's his efficiency that is most striking. Wartz avoids waste and maximizes every touch on the ball. Statistical data from FBref further underscores his value. Wartz ranks among the top 8% of midfielders and attacking wingers in Europe's top 5 leagues for direct goal involvement, top 7% for shot-creating actions, top 5% for progressive passes, and top 6% for successful interceptions per 90 minutes. These numbers place him above Szoboszlai, at least for now. If Liverpool can complete this signing, it would represent not only a major addition, but also a true symbol of the new era Arne Slot intends to implement at the club. With Trent Alexander-Arnold likely heading to Real Madrid, Wartz appears to be the ideal name to take over the elite playmaker role in midfield, someone capable of maintaining the team's high creative level and potentially raising the technical standard even further. Despite strong competition and the high price tag, signing Florian Wartz would be a bold and strategic move by Liverpool to solidify their position among European football's elite in the coming years. In a recent update on his YouTube channel, journalist David Lynch gave a detailed analysis of 20-year-old centre-back Dean Huisen and suggested that the young Spaniard would be a valuable addition to Liverpool's squad under Arne Slot. According to Lynch, this could be one of the first moves made by the club in the upcoming summer transfer window, with the possibility of the deal being completed in the early weeks of the market. Lynch highlighted Liverpool's history of acting quickly in previous windows. In 2018, for example, Fabinho was signed just days after the season ended, and Alexis Mac Allister in 2023. Although the Reds took until August 27th to finalize some deals in 2023, there is hope that 2025 will mark a return to faster negotiations. Dean Huijsen, currently at Bournemouth, is one of the names most strongly linked to the club right now. Fabrizio Romano recently stated that Liverpool, via FSG, is expected to step up efforts to sign the player in the coming days. However, the biggest obstacle may be Real Madrid's interest, a club Huijsen greatly admires as he represents the Spanish national team. Still, Lynch pointed out that the Spanish giants do not appear ready to advance talks at this time, creating an opportunity for Liverpool. If Real Madrid really backs off, Liverpool will have the freedom to act. And if they can secure Huijsen early, it would be a very smart signing, said Lynch. Everything suggests this could be one of the deals wrapped up very early in the window. We might not have to wait long to find out if he'll wear the Liverpool shirt. Additionally, David Ornstein suggested that the Reds are willing to flex their financial strength during what promises to be a busy summer at Anfield. This further heightens fans' expectations for major signings early in the window. If Richard Hughes can quickly seal the deal for Huijsen, it would be a sharp contrast to last year's pattern, when players like Georgi Mamardashvili and Federico Chiesa arrived only in the final days of the market. Real Madrid's possible hesitation may open the door for Liverpool to get ahead and sign Dean Huijsen, especially with the Reds set to start next season as likely Premier League champions. That prestige could play a key role in the player's decision. According to David Lynch, Huijsen stands out among defenders in Europe's top leagues, combining defensive solidity with excellent passing in the final third, making him ideal for Arne Slot's style of play. If Liverpool finalizes the deal in the early weeks of the window, it will be a strategic move and a clear statement of intent. The club remains ambitious and determined to stay at the top. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.